Good morning. Today's project, opti-coating this truck. So we're going to go through why. Why would you opti-coat a vehicle? I know I've done several videos on this, but I'm really trying to show more value to you, the client. Why would you get this done? Why would you spend the money? The overall bill for this job is about $2,000 to do this. And here's why. So we'll show you a few things. So being a truck like this, there's a couple things going on. See these big tires and no mud flaps? I'll get over here like this. When this thing goes through rain and water, it's coming right off those tires like that and gonna just fly all over this thing. We live here in the Pacific Northwest where it's wet most of the time. So what's this mean? This vehicle is gonna be filthy a lot of the time. The next thing is that because of its size, the tire size and its lift, it cannot go through a drive-through car wash. So in other words, it has to be washed by hand. We all know a lot of people don't wash their cars by hand as frequently as they should. So every single day it rains, this car is going to be just really dirty. So he's getting the protection put on the paint, the ceramic coating, so that it will not harm the paint by leaving that dirt on there longer than you should. Now, of course you should wash your car frequently, once a week, once every other week, just depending on conditions. But in this one, he knows in the real world, he is not going to wash it as often as he should. So getting the protection done so that when he does wash it, it comes super clean and he's not freaked out about stuff that's been sitting on the paint too long. Stuff like road salt from in the winter. Here in Oregon, we do use salt now. In years past, we never did, but now it's legal. And that stuff's pretty corrosive, of course. And then they use this other stuff, the anti-ice, glycerin, I think it is. I'm not sure. But anyway, that gets on the wheels. So that brings me to my next thing, is he's also paying to have us coat the wheels. And why? Because again, these have to be washed by hand, like most wheels, but because of the intricate design of these things. In other words, dirt and more importantly, brake dust is going to get in here in these little pockets. And of course, brake dust is super corrosive. And so again, since we know he's not going to get in here once a week to clean this, these little pockets right here will start to corrode and you'll lose the value of these beautiful wheels. So we are also coating the wheels on this thing. So just a couple of reasons why to get it done on a vehicle like this. This is a great example because this vehicle is going to be used like it was designed. In other words, off-road, in the winter time, all that kind of stuff. A vehicle like this needs protection way more than your garage queen Ferraris, that are never see a drop of rain. Of course, we love coating cars like that because they're beautiful. But in the real world, this is the type of vehicle that really needs it.